And then that girl just came and sat beside me.
Like छोड़ मेरा हाथ. मैंने कहा अरे नहीं नहीं मम्मी को पता है. Yeah, he
Moved the
just
coat like
opened his
this,
coat
and
like
there
this.
was a rose inside the pocket. And I said, Happy Rose Day.
Time and he got a ring for me. He sat down on his knees and I was like, no, this is not happening right now. हमें तुमसे प्यार कितना ये हम नहीं जानते. कहीं पे तो नहीं लगा because he was wearing a helmet, but that manja got me a scratch from direct hair to hair. So it was like.
Hi, Unabashed Emotions.
This is Vaishnavi and Parag, and this is our love story. So our love story started back in 2014. We both were in school, and he was in class 11th. I was in class 12th. It all started from Facebook Messenger. So he texted me first, and our conversation started with dogs because we both are dog lovers. I still have two with me, and he still have his one. So yeah, that's how it started, and I still remember it was 27th of September. It was my mom's birthday. We were out for shopping, and somehow I got a message from him. I saw him in school, I remember, but I never knew who is he, and like I never knew him perfectly, like who this boy is. But when I received a message, I texted with him. I replied to his message, and that's how our conversation began.
Yeah, so I'll say the purpose of messaging her on Facebook, it all started with, I saw her, we have a symposium where she was in 12th class and they would give some presentation, sub school mein hota hai ye. And then I just saw her giving the presentation and I was like, damn, who is this girl? She has been in my school since, 6-7 years, and I know that she is someone, but for that moment she caught my eye. You can say kind of a love at first sight wala thing tha. So I just went to Facebook, I just stalked her. I just talked to you and I saw, yeah, she has a dog. I have a dog. Maybe we can start something. I know कि वो मेरे को ऐसे तो reply नहीं करेगी if I'll just send a hi. So it was a bahana that you have a dog, I have a dog. So I sent her a message on WhatsApp, which is the date she remembers correctly. It was 27 September of 2014 when she first replied,
Yeah.
and we started our conversation from there on. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how it started, and then we got to see each other in school also. So like during lunch breaks, during our recess time, like our class was amne samne only. So whenever I used to cross by his class, he used to see me. So that was a little sneak peek that he used to get of me, and that's when he also used to came out of his class. So yeah, then uske baad I was in 12th, so my pre-boards were going on. So he used to wait for me during his lunch time. He never used to had his lunch alone. So he used to wait for me that she'll also come. She'll explain me how the exam was and everything. Like I also did not used to meet my friends after the exam. I directly used to come to him because I know he's waiting for me somewhere there. So we used to had our lunch together, and have some little talks and all. So that's how our lunch breaks went at that time.
Yeah, and I remember asking her, like, would you meet me in recess? We can have lunch together. And our very first meeting of the recess would go like, I have a hide and seek biscuit packet in my pocket, and I don't know how to start the conversation because ultimately हम सारी बातें hike and WhatsApp पे ही करते थे.
Yeah.
It's like one of those moments कि when you meet someone in real life, you don't have anything to talk about, but if you give us some social media app, अरे हम दिन रात लगे रहेंगे.
Yeah, we used to nudge each other every time on hike.
Yeah.
And like WhatsApp was not too famous, I guess, at that time, and our parents also used to check our phone at that very time. And my father was really very strict, so if he was aware that I'm speaking to a boy or something, because he would always come to pick and drop me from the school. So that like we used to meet chupke se. मेरे पापा को नहीं पता था that I'm meeting this guy. So yeah, this hide and seek wala moment was very cute. I still remember a very pyari si memory from there. Like he was having this hide and seek packet in his hand, and we were just walking by during recess time. Almost everybody had went back to their classes, and he was just walking with me, and he was like, "Tu bore to nahi ho rahi?" And being very innocent and true, I said, "हाँ थोड़ी सी हो तो रही हूँ."
It was not थोड़ी सी, it was हाँ bore हो तो रही हूँ. And then I was like, what the hell? Now what I'm gonna do? But it was a funny memory. Now we
Yeah.
look back upon it. And from her father thing, I just remembered on one of her pre-board, we were walking and suddenly we have a
Yeah,
teacher.
yeah,
She
yeah.
came and she said, Vaishnavi, what are you doing? Your father is waiting for you from last 10 minutes. Why are you not going
No, no,
home?
it was not 10 minutes, it was 40 minutes. He
Oh,
was
it was
waiting
40
for me
minutes.
for 40 minutes
Yeah,
almost.
yeah. So I think your dad asked you like who was that boy? I
Yeah,
haven't
like
seen
he
him.
was waiting there for me for 40 minutes. I was not aware because my brother and me, we used to go to the same school. So my brother already went to the car, but I was still, walking with him during the lunch time. So he was waiting and there was a sports teacher there. So she came back to me. She said, "What are you doing? Your father is waiting for almost 40 minutes. Why are you not going there?" So I was like, I was not even aware. And then my face was all like sweating up and all because मैं भी डर गई कि क्या ही बोलूँगी मैं पापा को किससे बात कर रही हूँ कौन था वो लड़का और मुझे पता भी नहीं कि आप बाहर खड़े हो. सो आई वेंट देयर आई वाज लाइक हाँ इसको मुझसे कुछ काम था ये मुझसे एग्ज़ाम के बारे में बात कर रहा था एंड दैट्स हाउ बट ही वाज लाइक श्योर कि हाँ कुछ तो है या कोई तो है जिससे कि ये बात कर रही थी.
Yeah, yeah. And another cute memory from our recess break would be our very first Valentine's week. I don't know if we were
Yeah.
officially couple by then, but we used to do things like
Yeah.
normal couple would do. So I planned like tomorrow is a rose day, and I thought, what can we do? I mean, we have very limited time, physical interactions. I mean, we just go to same school, and she is in 12th, I'm in 11th. We live not very close to each other as well. So I thought, okay, I'll just buy a rose from a shop near me, and I'll just take it with me, and let's see where it goes from there. So again, normal recess, usual our meeting. हम अपना लंच करके ग्राउंड में आ गए. वी आर वॉकिंग. ऑलमोस्ट द lunch break is going to be over. It's just the final 1 or 2 minutes left. The whole ground is empty, and maybe some teacher, I don't know if there was any. So what I did, it was a winter time, it was February. So what I
Yeah.
did, I had a coat, and I opened the button, and inside, and I just uh,
Yeah, he
moved
just
the coat like
opened his
this,
coat
and
like
there
this.
was a rose inside the pocket. And I said, Happy Rose Day.
Yeah, I
And-
still remember like that was such a cute memory and I was also very scared कि यार इसने मुझे rose तो दे दिया but how would I take this rose to home because obviously my parents would be so sure that there is someone in the school that I'm talking to. And then there was one more point like after the completion of my 12th I was about to move to Mumbai because my father's business was going to shift there. So he was also very aware about it. So we were speaking to each other since a long time now, and now he's aware that I'm going to move to Mumbai. So we were kind of little sad also, and I wanted to take that rose with me because I knew कि उसने मेरे लिए rose लाया and मैं उसको छोड़ नहीं सकती. So I took that rose during the end, like when we were going home. I took that rose, and I still have that rose with me in a box packed with me. Like it is all
Messed up.
yeah.
It's very.
But yeah, I still have that rose with me. And there's one more memory from the school I still remember. Like my father, no, that day my mother came to pick me up, and his mother was also there. So
Okay.
in a pen drive, there was one movie he wanted me to watch,
The
and
Fault in Our Stars, yeah. The
So
Fault in Our
because I was moving to Mumbai, and that was such a movie that was close to his heart, so he wanted me to watch that movie, and he gave me that pen drive very secretly because everybody was there, teachers were there, so it was not really allowed to exchange any gadgets or something. So he gave that pen drive to me, and I watched that movie Fault in Our Stars. So it still brings tears in my eyes when I watch this movie because I know how we spent that long distance relationship, how we were able to manage that. So yeah, it's such a memory that's close to my heart.
Yeah, yeah. And I'll say when she went to Bombay, she just got me a little gift. You can say it was a locket. And that locket could be separated into two halves.
Yeah.
So it was a very unique locket. So one half would represent a girl, and one half would represent a boy. And what we did before she left, I kept the girl part, and she got the boy part. And we say one day we will still meet. We have no idea. We were in 11th. I'm just 17. She's 18. So we have no
Teenage
idea
love.
if we will ever meet again.
Yeah.
So we just kept it. Okay, you keep the boy part. I'm keeping the girl
Yeah.
part, and then let's see. Maybe one day we can again fix the locket together.
Like one
And-
day we'll be
yeah.
together forever, and we can always keep that locket close to each other and keep that locket locked with each other so that the boy and the girl lives forever together. So that's what the meaning of that locket symbolizes.
Yeah, and we still have that locket to this day, which
the
is
big thing is we still have that locket
And
even
it's
after
a very
11
small
years.
locket.
And there's like one more memory. I guess it was the last day of the school only, and when my mother only came to pick me up, my brother was also there. He was like my brothers and his bonding now is very very really like good. I am really, thankful to God that they are such good brothers. Like, so at that time, my brother was kind of little jealous of him, and we were going in a car. I guess we were stopping by McDonald's to have some burgers, and we both went to pick some burgers up, and we were coming back. He was just holding my hand. I guess that was for the very first time we were having that physical touch or something. But he was just holding my hand, and then my mother saw in front of the car, so he was like, "छोड़ मेरा हाथ." मैंने कहा अरे नहीं नहीं मम्मी को पता है. So it was like that. So yeah.
Ultimately, she went to Bombay to start her college, and then my 12th came, and Barvi is kind of a big deal for all the students. So then came the long distance part. That was very tricky, very hard, and just long distance is a thing that don't leave us. It just keeps coming, whether she is going for her job, if I'm going out for my internship. So that just keep on coming, and initially it was very sad, very hard. I mean, I'm busy on my day, she's busy on her college. So ultimately all we can do is just ask each other, like, how are you, how was your day, kaisa tha college, how are your friends, and then we would see each other in group photos, not with each other but with someone else. So that was a hard part, but we still kept on going. I mean, daily we used to talk for around maybe 10-15 minutes. It won't be more than that, but
Like,
something.
yeah, it became a ritual only that before sleeping we'll give each other a call, we'll talk for 15-20 minutes, we'll just tell each other how our day was, who we met, what was there something new if we did, and what happened in my college, what happened in his school, how his studies going and everything. So like during the time when I was in Mumbai, he also he told me that once I am done with my exams and all, I'd save up some money, I'll book the plane tickets, I'll come to meet you and all. So I was like, उसमें तो बहुत time लगेगा, because at that time obviously we used to just got our pocket money. There was no much savings with us and everything. We were not earning at that very time. We were from a middle class family and all. So he was like, मैं पैसे save करता हूँ, मैं plane की tickets book करूँगा, तेरे पास आऊँगा. And I was like, हाँ हाँ तू आ जा, I'll definitely meet you. But then there came a time when my family was planning a trip to Goa, because Goa is like very much close to Mumbai. So we were planning to go by car. And like I told my mom, because my mom was aware about him from the very beginning. So I told my mom, no mama, I want to go to Delhi because I want to meet him. It's already been 6-7 months since I haven't seen him. So if there's a chance for a trip, I would be very happy to skip Goa to meet him and see him in Delhi. So that's how my mother had a conversation with my dad, and we she somehow convinced him that yeah, बच्चों को Delhi जाना है, उनके friends हैं and all. So we came to Delhi, and that's when I met him again after my school, I would say. So that was the very first meet and greet after the school ended, I guess.
Yeah. After you went to Bombay, that was our first official meet.
Yeah.
I think you came back for maybe 4 days.
4 days.
And we would meet daily.
Daily.
And again, there is no hope that she'll eventually move back to Delhi.
Yeah.
So it was just you can say कि बीच में एक gift दे दिया भगवान ने कि she just came to Delhi to keep the spark alive, to keep us motivated to be loyal with each other.
And then when I was in Delhi, he took me on a dinner date, and I was even not aware. We were almost done with dinner, and there was a song playing, that Ashiki 2 song, because that was very much in trend at that time. And he got a ring for me. He sat down on his knees, and I was like, no, this is not happening right now. I'm not really ready for this. But he gave me that ring, and obviously it was not a gold ring, but yeah, he proposed me there, and I still have that ring with me. So I guess that moment will surely come when he will be proposing me again soon with a real ring.
Yeah, definitely. You moved back to Delhi around, I guess, after 2 years maybe?
Yeah, after a year or two, I came back to Delhi. Like permanently, I came back to Delhi after a year or two. So like yeah, again those meet and greet ups started again. We used to meet. I then started with my chartered accountancy course. That was also one of the things my father wanted me to do. So he also used to go to college at that time. So after he's done with the college, I'm done with my classes. We used to just have some evening snacks together. We used to meet. We used to go. He used to drop me at home every single time. So this is one of his habits. He will pick me up. He'll drop me at home. So that he's aware that yeah, she's safely at home right now, and I can go home safely.
Ultimately, we still say, "Chal weekend hai, we can meet, we can watch a movie, we can just go to Domino's, maybe enjoy a bite."
Yeah.
And we would
even sometimes we would bunk our classes to watch the movies, because at 9 a.m. in the morning the tickets are less expensive if we compare it to the peak hours.
We used to do that, and that would makes sense
Yeah.
also.
And then I believe, my CA was going on. I also cleared my first group and all. But then there came a vacancy in airlines because I was always very fascinated to go there. And there's one of my sister who was working with Indigo Airlines at that time. So I also thought I should just, give it a try. So that was, I guess, very first interview, and I just went there, and I fortunately cleared the interview. I got selected with Indigo Airlines to work as a cabin crew, and he was there with me during the whole time. He was waiting for me since I was waiting for the results there. So he only came back with me. He dropped me home there. So he was also very happy that you got a job. So my training was done, and there came a time I had to move to Hyderabad for my flying, and then again there was a partition. I guess
Yeah.
we had to part our ways again, and that night you stayed with me. You gifted me that scratch book, and he cut those pictures of our memories and everything. So we were just going through that scratch book. We were going through all our memories, all our pictures. He stayed with me, stayed up all night talking with each other because anyways we knew that I have to move to Hyderabad next morning.
And I'll
So,
say
yeah.
this one hit us more because, I mean, if we compare this one to the Bombay one,
Yeah.
because now we were deeply invested, the emotions
Like
were.
now we were very much sure about each other. I guess at that time when we were in 11th and 12th, that was kind of teenage love, and maybe we were somewhere in our mind, maybe we were like कि ठीक है एक बारी हम दूर चले जाएंगे तो maybe we'll not speak to each other, but that never happened. We were always into each other. Even when the distance came, I guess the love grew.
And ultimately you came back.
I came back to Delhi, like I already put that swap request wherein I could, again shift back to Delhi and fly from Delhi itself. So after a period of, I guess 6 months, I came back to Delhi. And I guess you were also searching for a job at that time. And
And before that, when you came back to Delhi, then it was my time. I went to
Mauritius. So,
Mauritius for my
yeah,
internship from the
yeah.
college.
Yeah.
There is some friends of mine who ask me कि तुम लोग इतने टाइम से साथ में हो, so how do you guys not get bored of each other, या how do you not doubt that the other one would
We
might
get
cheat,
that a lot.
would might cheat. And so I went back and I said to the group of friends कि what happened in Mauritius. So there were some German girls as well who would just stay with us because it was a volunteer kind of internship. So काफ़ी लोग आते थे दूसरे देशों से, and they would just live together. And there was kind of a feeling कि this girl is from Germany, I am from India, I have a relationship with you. But ultimately एक थोड़ा सा उसके लिए attraction था, which was just stick to the attraction. And there was one moment, I'll say, we were coming back. I think we went to some kind of a beach there on a Saturday. That group of us, and it was just so beautiful, that Mauritius part. It was like the best thing I have seen. I have my friends, some of them from India, some of them from international cities, and then that girl just came and sat beside me, and I'm seeing all those, like, what is happening. I mean,
So she also had a crush on you.
she might, I don't know. I don't know. But she came back to me, and I'm just sitting here, and we are going on a speedboat. And it's all kind of very dreamy. And just she's like sitting like this, and she saw towards me, and I looked at her, and she
That
just
was a moment.
that was the moment. Maybe she gave me some signals. But what did I do? I just thought about, if I did this something here, abhi kuch kiya, so what I have built with this girl. So I said no, I can't. I just got up and I just sent my other friend, okay, tu piche ja.
Okay.
I'm good here.
All right.
So that's I think how I knew that कि प्यार होता ही है. What is love?
Right.
She'll not know.
And again, this reminds me of one more moment. We were in beer billing. We were in beer billing, and we were staying in a tent. And it was the night time, stargazing and everything. And we were not sleepy at all. So we were just laying down. We were listening to songs, and I suddenly asked him randomly. It was very random. I asked him, ki if
Okay, so
if
she's
I
not the one who asked this question, and now you can.
Yeah, I'm not the only one who asked this question, but yeah, it is in every relationship, I believe. So I asked him कि if I ask you तू मुझसे कितना प्यार करता है तो तू मुझे क्या बोलेगा? And he was like, हमें तुमसे प्यार कितना ये हम नहीं जानते, मगर जी नहीं सकते तुम्हारे बिना. So that's one of the cutest moment I remember.
Yeah, thanks to my dad. Only because of him I knew this song, because he would just listen to this on
Yeah.
repeat. Ultimately, I landed job in 2019, just before COVID. I think COVID cut in May, maybe March 2020.
Yeah.
But
I
in
guess.
2019, now she has a job of a cabin crew in Indigo. I'm also working in Big Four MNC. So it was another phase of our life. Now we are not kids,
Yeah.
not totally adults, but somewhere in between, where again our life would not sync. She has some different kind of a job, I have something very different. Again, the adjustment factor was very high.
Yeah.
We have to find time for each other, maybe on weekends or weekdays. But talking, like she's saying, कि we'll give each other 10-15 minutes at least daily. कि दिन गया कैसा, कुछ बात करनी है तो
Even
बता.
now we do the same.
Now we do. Even most of the times सर पैर नहीं होता बात होगा.
Yeah.
But it's just a habit.
Yeah, even now it happens. Sometimes we're just talking, and we never know, how an hour passed away. Like
Yeah.
not every day, but sometimes. But every day, yeah, before sleeping, would give each other a call and speak how our day was, what happened, and all that. But
Again-
there's also, one of those memories when I got a scratch here from the manja.
Oh yeah.
So he went back to his house. We used to live just 15-20 minutes away. And I was like कि चल मैं भी तेरे साथ आती हूँ. तो he was wearing a helmet, and उस समय 15th August की वजह से there was a manja coming from a tree. तो I was sitting at his back only, and इसके पे तो नहीं लगा because he was wearing a helmet, but that manja got me a scratch from direct hair to hair. So it was like मेरा skin अलग हो गया था. It was such a deep scar. And उसके
And that's
बाद
how
we
you
were-
met my dad. for
Yeah,
the
and
first
उसके
time.
बाद we were just nearby to his house. It was just 2 minutes away. So ये मुझे जल्दी से अपने घर लेके गया, and that was the very first moment I met his dad. I never knew this is how I'm gonna meet him. So मतलब इसके parents भी were very much like कि ये क्या हो गया, and they put that betadine on me and everything कि वो सही हो जाए. And then he was very scared कि अब मैं वापस घर लेके जाऊँगा तो मेरे घर वाले will be like कि तूने इसको मार दिया या तेरी वजह से इसको लग गई. So he was also very scared. I was also very scared कि मेरी flying भी affect होगी, and what would my parents say कि ये लग गई इतनी ज़्यादा, क्या ज़रूरत थी जाने की and all. But then we came back at my house. तो घर वालों को उस समय लगा कि वो इतना ज़्यादा डीप स्कार नहीं है, बट धीरे धीरे जब वो दवाई हटी, सो इट वाज सच अ डीप स्कार. दे टुक मी टू द हॉस्पिटल एंड ऑल, बट फॉर्चुनेटली मुझे वो स्टिचेस नहीं लगे. इट वाज लाइक इट जस्ट गॉट क्योर्ड फ्रॉम द मेडिसिन इटसेल्फ. एंड ऑब्वियसली उसको मेरे पेरेंट्स से डर तो लगा, बट इतना कुछ उन्होंने भी बोला नहीं, बिकॉज दे न्यू कि जो हो गया, एंड इट वाज नॉट समथिंग दैट ही डिड डेलिबरेटली. सो या.
And that tooth decay thing happened in COVID, I guess.
Yeah, it happened in COVID.
Yeah, that was also very scary.
So that
and
was a
she-
nightmare, I say.
That was a nightmare. I mean, she was just having a dinner with her family.
It was a normal day going on. We were playing cards, we were having our dinner. So just a random day going on, and it was COVID time only. So I was just standing on my bed to go to my seat that I'll sit there and play. So I don't know what happened. My mom kept a box there or something, and I landed on that box, and I felt like that my tooth were all broken. Like I just मेरी टक्कर हुई वहाँ बेड से, and all my front tooths got broken. So again I was like कि ये तो बहुत ही बुरा हो गया, and I am always very much like कि मेरे face के साथ कुछ नहीं होना चाहिए या मुझे चोट नहीं लगनी चाहिए. I'm very afraid of doctors. It's like a phobia for me. Whatever happens to me, I won't go to a doctor. But then this tooth got broken and all. It was such a nightmare for me, and I was crying. I just saw myself in the mirror. I just shouted very loudly. I still remember that moment.
Yeah, that's true. Because at that moment, I remember when I first saw her, I'll have to act normal to keep her normal.
Yeah.
Because if I just panic or maybe laugh, then it's gonna be a bit difficult for her to overcome.
Yeah,
But
obviously, you can
eventually-
imagine how would a person look with no front tooths and all. So any
And she
person
was
would react like
doing
that.
a cabin crew job as
Yeah,
well, so
yeah.
it was took
Took
around
time.
6 months maybe.
Yeah. And then also sometimes doctor was not available due to the COVID time. So I had to wait for a longer period of time to get this thing cured.
So yeah,
And
that
also like there's one more memory in COVID only, like before this thing happened with me. It was my birthday. It was it was
remember.
month of May, and obviously during the starting of COVID, everybody was so scared. Do not touch those things, do not eat bahar ka, and do not go to each other's houses and all. But and that is one of the reasons he baked the cake at his own house. और मेरा बर्थडे था तो ये मेरे लिए केक बना के लेके आया एंड ही यूज्ड टू वियर ऑल दोज ग्लव्स एंड ऑल दोज मास्क एंड एवरीथिंग बिकॉज इट वाज जस्ट द बिगिनिंग ऑफ कोविड एवरीबडी वाज सो स्केयर्ड इवन द पेरेंट्स वुड नॉट लेट अस गो आउट सो या ही बेक्ड द केक एट होम एंड अपनी मम्मा के हेल्प से
ultimately eaten by the dogs.
Yeah, so that was also one of the memories I remember. So yeah, you first started with that show Friends, and you watched it throughout, and it has like 10 seasons and like 24 episodes in every season. And he was like, it's a very great show, please go watch it. But I was like, nahi, mujhe nahi dekhna. I was not into series at all. But when I watched it, and I still remember how at the end of the when we are coming to the end of the season, and how it made you so emotional and everything, and you start crying. And now somehow that became our comfort show, I would say. We would just play it anywhere, everywhere we are going, or whenever we are eating or we are doing something, we would just let it play at the background. Yeah, it is there.
Yeah.
So that's how I guess it became our comfort show.
Maybe we have been through those moments. I
Yeah,
don't know.
maybe we have been through those moments. Maybe we have not said those to each other, but we can relate and we laugh together.
Can relate. Yeah, it's a funny one.
Yeah.
I mean, probably I don't think any other couple would choose Pyar Ka Panchnaam as a rewatchable
maybe they would
movie
start
together.
fighting or all.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And I'll say one thing that I love so much, but being a girl, it's okay. I mean, I love football a lot.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Barcelona and Leo Messi fan.
Yeah.
And she is like, what the hell? I mean, why are you crying? It's just a match. And then I say to her, why are you crying? It's just a movie. So, but ultimately, if कोई बड़ा match आ रहा है, and if I ask her, you want to watch this with me? I'm going on a screening. It will be fun. So she's like, okay. She doesn't say no. She doesn't say अच्छे वाला yes. But she just comes along and she enjoys. So I like this about her so much.
Yeah, I guess my mom have had dogs since the beginning, like since she was a child. So when we grew up with our mom, we were school kids only, and since then we had dogs. So now also we have dogs, and अब आदत ही हो गई है कि हम लोग को मतलब घर जाएंगे तो dogs are the first one to come and just climb on you and meet
And
you,
it was
greet
very
you.
important for us that इसके dogs should like me.
Yeah.
And my dog, being not friendly dog, is very aggressive.
Yeah.
But for some reason he finds comfort in your lap.
Yeah.
उसके बाल इतने झड़ते हैं, and every time I don't know why you wear black when you're coming to my house. It's gonna be all white, but he just comes, and I like that moment so much. कि my dog is finding comfort on her lap. It just makes me feel like she was meant to be. My dog finally approved.
Yeah,
She's the one.
He'll just come and sleep on my lap, and he'll be like कि हाथ ऐसे करते रहो, फेरते रहो.
Yeah.
And even when there was a time I was going to a trip with my family and my dogs were all alone in the house, I told you, to come and stay there, just take care of them. So you were like, okay, I'll come. You were not like कि मैं क्यों?
Yeah, so she likes dog, I like dog, and this something makes us even closer because we could relate to their happiness, their pain, their suffering, and all those things.
And once there was a time my dog was lost. So we were very tense, like me, my family, everybody was very tense. We were not able to find him anywhere. So he came in the evening with his friend, and he got those pamphlets, and he just distributed it everywhere, so that if anybody finds him, so just there'll be a reward of this much amount and all. So yeah, he was still there and helped me a lot throughout that situation. So and later on in the evening we were able to find him. Yeah.
So much of a big
sometimes
criteria.
there's kind of a restriction that comes from your families, like you love each other and you are so much into each other, but your families doesn't approve. But there is no such scenario in our case. My family also approves him, your family approves me, and they kind of love each other, matlab like their own daughter or son only, I would say.
They also feel safe, like it's okay if they are going somewhere together.
Correct.
They have trust, which is a big thing. I mean, we are grateful for our parents.
Correct.
And that's why we were also very close, especially to our moms. मम्मियों को सब पता होता था. Dad, for some reason, Indian dads come to know about these things a bit later in life. But again, dads का भी approval, I guess, up to 6-7 years से है ही with us. Past 1-2 years.
Even our friends are like, when are you going to get married? When are you going to get married? Because we are so open on Instagram and everywhere. People know us in school and it's been 11 years almost. So everybody is like, कब हो रहा है ये? कब हो रहा है ये?
अब तो नाम पहले तो हम यहाँ पे लिखते थे एक दूसरे के नाम.
Exactly.
अच्छा,
like
you don't used to write.
No, but there was a time like again, it was a time when I was about to move to Mumbai. We were very sad and all. And one day I remember you just went out with your friends. You got you got drunk, just 1-2 bottles of beer, I believe.
It was just one beer.
And then he was coming back home. He was on a phone call with me. He was crying, and then he sent me those photos. He wrote my name here. He wrote my name here. I was like, what have you done and why have you done this? What if your ghar wale sees this? So he was like, it's okay, but he was crying a lot at that time. And like since then, I guess we completed 10 years, and it was in our minds that we'll get each other names tattooed on our body
so the
part.
craziest thing happened. Our 10th year anniversary is just about the corner.
Yeah.
Do you want to get our names tattooed? And she was like, नहीं यार, तूने क्यों बोला ये? It was my thought.
Yeah.
So it was kind of a coincidence that we were both thinking about the same thing.
And we were kind of planning to surprising each other by getting this done. He was planning to get my name tattooed and surprise me, and I was planning to get his name tattooed. But then we both said it, so we were like, let's go and do it together.
So,
And I guess in school our teachers were also aware. There was a time when our teachers were aware. Yes, they both are together. When you got your picture clicked from that accounts teacher with
on
a
your
flower.
farewell.
Yeah.
On your farewell,
On
yeah.
our farewell also. Like I still remember how you cried throughout when the farewell ended and everything, and you prepared that dance for us.
Yeah. It was a song from Bang Bang movie.
Yeah.
Tu Meri, that song. And I said, I just dance. School doesn't know who this is for. And I'm a very okay dancer, but I just kept the dance and just looked at her. And it's a good memory. It's a good core memory. And you went on to become the Miss Farewell.
Yeah,
what is that?
the Miss MEC.
Miss MEC.
Yeah.
Something our school
Like
has.
so there was a
ritual.
competition at the farewell which I won at the end. Okay, tell me, were your hands shaking when you gave me that rose on Rose Day?
Oh, definitely. Not my hand, my whole body, my entire body was shaking, man. It was the first time I was doing something like that for a girl.
Yeah.
So I was shaking, yeah.
Yeah, but you did that very confidently, huh?
Only that I did
Like a rowdy
confidently.
boy.
I didn't know what was going to happen afterwards.
Okay.
Okay, so now you tell me, what was the very first thought you had when you saw me in the corridor?
Very first thought. I guess I would just go through the corridor just to have that little sneak peek of you, and very first thought would be, okay, let's just go and tell this when we meet in the lunch time. So yeah, I would have something to talk about to you in lunchtime. I guess that's the very first thought I would have when I see you.
Okay.
Okay, second question. How many drafts did you write before sending me that first Facebook DM?
Oh, there was no chat GPT.
Yeah.
So it was all me. I think 3-4 drafts, maybe. That's about it. It was not a long message, but
Yeah.
it was something I hope you would reply, and you
I
did.
hope you would reply, or you also love dogs, something like that, because I had that DP of
Yeah.
a dog with me.
On 27 September, and that date is now very close to us. For some reason, we took that as our anniversary date.
Yeah, because people start talking.
Yeah.
Okay, you can go.
So when you skipped the Goa trip, was it heart driven or head driven?
I guess it was heart driven because I wanted to meet to you. Like मेरे को था कि मेरे को गोवा नहीं जाना, because I've seen Goa many a times. It was not कि मैं गोवा पहली बार जा रही हूँ. So it was not really hard for me to skip Goa and come to Delhi. So it was really heart driven कि no, I really want to meet him wholeheartedly.
Yeah, but it was all your family, right?
It was all my family.
Who were going to Goa?
Yeah, but like that really didn't matter, because as I said, I have been to Goa many a time, so it was not like I'm going to skip something very
So it
big.
wasn't a
And
big
now
deal,
I have been to
Vasim.
Goa with you twice or thrice, so I guess it was really perfect at that time when I skipped Goa with
Since
my
10
family.
years, I thought that was a big deal, but okay. You can go.
Oh, During the Mumbai Delhi days, when did you first feel we'll actually survive long distance?
Oh, maybe when you said that you are planning on skipping the Goa trip
Okay.
and maybe coming back to Delhi,
Yeah.
and then you eventually came, and we were like so happy for those 4 or 5 days that it meant the world to us. So
Yeah.
I thought maybe we have a good thing going on here, and let's just keep the faith in God alive, and we'll see. And today we are here.
Yeah.
Okay, for you, what was the most common reason for our long distance fights, and who made the peace first? I want to answer the second part. Who made the peace first?
You.
Always me.
I know, and it's still you. Okay, so your question was?
Most common reason for a long distance fight.
So I guess for a long distance, the most common reason for a fight would be we didn't get to see each other a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And then again, as you mentioned during our conversation, when we see each other with, different people, or, a group of friends, or maybe if I'm standing with, let's say, other boys around me, and if you're standing with other girls, so that really made us jealous. Let's be truthful here, that really made us jealous. We had a fight on this topic, I still remember. So yeah, I guess this would be the most common reason in a long distance.
And when you say I had girls around me, that didn't happen. When did that happen?
Okay, that
Now
must
it
have
happens.
happened.
Now it happens. I agree.
Oh, now it happens.
Okay, you go.
Oh, what's the funniest thing you did to save money for a flight ticket?
Funniest thing?
You did to save a flight ticket, money for
That's
flight
funny.
ticket.
I'll just order some food, and from there I'll say, Mom, 450 का नहीं है, 500 का खाना है.
Oh, okay.
And I'll say, okay, 450 उसको दिया, 50 अपने पास रख लिया. So maybe yeah, that. The funniest thing, what else? Could be, yeah, maybe there was a time when I had PS4, so I would just complete the games, and then I would just ultimately sell those games which I've
Okay.
already completed, and all those money would go into
The savings.
saving for your birthdays. Next for you, when did you know for sure this was forever?
Okay, so I guess when I came back to Delhi, and as I mentioned, you took me on a dinner date, and that Ashiki 2 song was playing. You sat down on your knees, got a ring for me. So at that very time, I guess I thought, yeah, it was for real and it is going to be forever. And when you kept that chota locket boy with you, and it is still with you, so it really shows me how much it matters to you. So I guess there were many moments in my life when I just thought it is going to be forever. And there was one, yeah, I would just like to mention this. You remember one time when it was the very beginning of our conversation, we used to still chat on Facebook, and he was not having my number at that time. So yeah, we just used to chat on Facebook, and he was like, मुझे अपना number दे दे. And in the very beginning, I was also very shy, और मुझे पता था my phone is just not my personal phone. My parents used to had a check on it. So I was like, no, I'm not giving you my number. And I guess you all must have seen that Jannat movie. So there's a dialogue of this movie कि ढूंढने को तो इंसान भगवान भी ढूंढ ले.
No, so he only asked for that girl number, and
Okay,
she
it's the
doesn't
same
give him,
scenario,
and then she
okay.
said, "number क्या बड़ी चीज है, ढूंढने को तो और भगवान भी ढूंढ लेते."
तो he
It
wrote
was
to
in
me
that tone only.
Okay, so he wrote me in a message that ठीक है मत दे नंबर, तेरा नंबर भी बड़ी क्या बड़ी चीज़ है, ढूंढने
was
को तो
not
इंसान
like
भगवान
that.
भी ढूंढ ले. Now in a message I took it in that tone, and I just stopped talking to him after that. So उसके बाद like I guess we did not talk much, but then there was Diwali, so it was a festival in school and all, and I guess we were exchanging gifts and all, so that's how we started again. And he just, as I said, I was not so much into movies and all, so he explained me that scene from Jannat कि वो उसका moment था, and that's why I wrote this to you.
And she has a very bad movie memory.
Yeah.
If she sees something today, she can watch it maybe tomorrow, and she'll ask so many questions. यार ये ऐसे क्यों हो रहा है, ये वैसे क्यों हो रहा है, ये बंदा ये क्यों नहीं है? And I'm like, God, let me just watch this movie for
नहीं,
sake.
then you stop the movie and explain me.
But that happens when we are watching on home now.
Yeah.
But when we go to cinema, then
So next question for you. Every time you picked me up after late night shifts, what was your go-to line?
from AM to PM, banda at your service, man.
Oh. Your
Right?
favorite song, huh?
Yeah, I like it. Okay, for you, when I show up with flowers unexpectedly, What's your honest first reaction?
Oh,
Oh,
I guess I love flowers, but he's least aware that I love flowers. So it's very rare that you come up with flowers, but you come up more with chocolates or snacks. So when you come up with flowers, it's like,
that's fine.
oh.
Your O's are very precious. I don't want to waste them.
Okay. Flowers or chocolates, which one do you actually think I love more and why? I just answered, yeah.
Chocolates. Give class.
Go on.
After you returned to Delhi, when did it feel like the universe gave us a second chance?
Universe gave us, I guess it was me returning to Delhi only. I knew that I am gonna come back forever now. There's no point that we are moving again from cities to cities. And again, like that indigo moment happened. I came back to Delhi. So there were so many signs that, it's a universe giving us a second chance and we have to be together. Then you explained me that Mauritius moment, which you just mentioned. So yeah, there were many moments that universe is giving us a second chance. Let's just keep it together. Let's just keep going.
Yeah. So, how many chances do you think it has given in our long period of 10 years?
How many chances universe has given? I guess n number of chances, but
I only needed one.
so I have given you, I guess, that Mauritius thing and
Yeah.
all. Yeah.
Okay, you can ask next.
On a very first dog outing, what were you most nervous about?
Oh, our very first dog outing that brings back to the day when I first came to your home.
Oh yeah.
That was our very first meeting outside the school.
Outside
maybe.
the school, yeah.
So it's in December. It's very cold. It's around 5-6 a.m.
And it was very hard for you to find my house as well.
Yeah, no navigation would work
Yeah.
perfectly, and I didn't had any vehicle on me at that time, so I took a auto. 5-6 बजे मिला मुझे and I explained him, भैया यहाँ जाना है, आप चलो मैं आपको बता दूंगा. Her mama knew I was coming.
Yeah, my
Dad
mama knew.
unaware. Though I guess September maybe we started talking, and it was the just coming December.
And
when-
also, I was going to Manali. You got me that muffler.
Yeah, I knew she was going to Manali, so I gave her a muffler. And then your dog came, Casper and Tyson.
Yeah.
They came and they just played with what
With sand, it was
sand.
like a whole lot of sand over there, and they just scratched it all through and spreaded it all through the terrace. So while he was going back, I guess it was almost an hour or like one and a half hour.
All that time I was afraid कि her dad might show up. Then
Okay.
what could happen? And who showed up?
Dogs.
No. That third floor वाली auntie
Oh,
who said ये
yeah.
इतना गंद क्यों मचाया हुआ
इतना गंद
तुमने?
क्यों? And then we noticed that our dogs did this thing.
and then we are just
brooming
झाड़ू
it all
लगा
out.
रहे.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If you could keep one of my habits forever, which one would it be?
One of your habits forever. Uh, let me think. Like you have so many good habits. Like you're a disciplined
them.
guy. No, he's really a disciplined guy. Like if he thinks it out, he'll do it. So I guess that would one of the habits I would love to keep. And like he's a very helping person. Like अगर वो किसी like मेरे को या किसी को भी even any third person if he sees if he needs a help, so he'll just stop by. He'll not see कि मेरे पास time नहीं है कुछ. He'll stop by. He'll help him out. So I guess that's one of the habit I would like to keep in me, because yeah.
We can do one more. You have given two. We can do top 3 habits.
Okay, so one
Being
is the
disciplined,
discipline. Then you have this helping
helping
habit,
nature.
and then I would say
Being crazy for football.
being crazy for football. But why would I keep it?
Or maybe maybe some other thing. Have that passion.
Yeah, like he has that passion. If he starts something, he would want to end it. He'd just not give up in between. Like I just remember, he recently started to play guitar. So like he bought a guitar and he recently started to learn it. He kept it hidden from me. He did not inform me that he
It was
even
very hard.
purchased a guitar. So like it was our 10th. It was our 10th
No, it was
anniversary.
Valentine's Day.
Okay, it was
this recent
Valentine's Day. It was Valentine's Day this year only, and we were going to a nice restaurant, nice stay and all. So it was a surprise. So on a horse it came that I hope you like the surprise, and I was really curious what the surprise is going to be about. So then the horse came later on, and there was a guitar box came, so he just opened that up, and there was a guitar coming out of that, and later on we had a very nice night and all.
And initially
he-
you thought that I'm gifting you a guitar.
yeah, exactly, because it was like it said, I hope you like the surprise, and the guitar coming out of that box, I would obviously think that the guitar is for me, but then later on I came to know he's learning guitar from past 2-3 months, and then he played so many songs. One of that
मेरा
was
मन
मेरा मन कहने लगा,
मेरा मन कहने लगा,
and
पहली
then
नजर
there was
में
पहली नजर में,
तुझसे-
चांद बालिया. So there were these 2-3 songs that you learned, and you played those
our
songs for me.
ultimate Ed Sheeran perfect.
Yeah, that explains the story very well. One of the common songs.
True.
What's one thing you secretly did for me back then but never told me?
Oh, that's the hard one. Secretly did for you but never told you. Let's see. Do you remember me telling you this? You were in Delhi only. So you were in Janakpuri area, which is about 3 to 4 kilometers away from my home. We were going to meet. It was on that day there was some India's cricket team good World Cup match as well, maybe final or semi-final. And for some reason there wasn't any inconvenience on the road. No autos, no nothing.
Yeah, you came running for me.
So that's okay.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
that.
I know.
And something, and that's very tough.
Something that you did secretly but never told me that you're doing this for
This
me.
guitar one.
Yeah,
would
we can
that
count
be
this,
considered
we can
because
count this.
that was very hard.
Yeah.
We are in a 10-year relationship, and then it's very hard to keep anything from each
Yeah,
other.
even on
Especially it's a
video
big
call,
thing.
even on video call, you used to
Yeah,
hide that
you
under
just
the
stop
bed.
and put that guitar
Yeah.
somewhere else, and I would even ask my brother and bhabhi as well, because we are all kind of close. कि भाई उसको ये मत बताना कि
Right.
I'm listening, I'm practicing something, because it's a surprise for us. So yeah, that I'll say.
Yeah.